Hey, Christo here with another update. Well, I say another update. Technically speaking, at the time of this recording, you have yet to see any of the previous videos that I've recorded. One of them I was almost done, almost had it ready to render out and upload, except towards the end of the editing session, the whole file got corrupted. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened. I was using Windows, what's it called? Live Movie Maker, whatever the most recent version is, and I mean, let's be honest, it sucks. But it's free, and for the most part, it works quite well. What I need to do is make sure I don't record such long videos, so I can edit somewhat smaller video files, which means I need to keep my videos in unedited, roll, and cut about 10 minutes. These particular videos were in excess of 20, I think 30 minutes, something like that. But that being said, what I wanted to speak about real quick for the next couple minutes is what are my goals for these YouTube videos? Why am I recording myself talking? Usually in my car, because that's when I feel like the free time to do these recordings. Number one, I enjoy it. It's fun. I don't expect this video or any of my other videos to gain any significant viewership, nor do I expect my YouTube channel to reach any kind of significant amount of subscribers, along with my personal website, which is affiliate, which these videos are kind of an extension of. I'm just using YouTube as kind of the hosting service because I don't want to take up the bandwidth on my website. Not to mention, to get potential viewers, YouTube is a very useful tool. My website being ChristoSays.com. So number one, I enjoy it. I don't expect to become famous off of these. I don't expect to make any money down the road. If that was anywhere in the realm of possibilities, sure, that'd be great. Because frankly, I would much rather make a living talking with my voice than doing what I am currently doing. Not that I hate what I'm doing currently, I just would rather make a living talking. Is that going to happen? Probably not, nor is that my goal. But this brings me to my second point. In my professional career, communication is crucial. Technically, you could say communication in all aspects of life is very important. But as I move forward in my roles within my company, in my career as management, becoming a leader down the road, I mean, I would hope I could be a leader now at this point of the day, but down the road, I need to grow as a person, both professionally and personally. One of that is being able to communicate effectively. And so that's what I'm doing by recording these videos, by recording my periodic audio editions, which I may or may not continue to try to do, although I'd say continue. It's probably been at least a year since I've done my last one. And also the articles that I write for ChristoSays.com. All of that's to help myself improve my communication skills. It's a little different talking into a camera and a microphone versus speaking to a group of people right there in front of you. But what I hope that this does for me is it helps me become more comfortable just talking stream of thought. And if you give me a moment, I must stop talking so I can concentrate a little more in the traffic. And of course, nobody's gonna, are they gonna let me in? Ha 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 ha, very nice people, very nice people. Remember, if you're in Texas, drive friendly. After all, friendship is the state motto. So, let's see, one more lane to change over and we will be set. All right, we're good to go. So, anyways, and if you're wondering, I'm headed to the University of Houston. I have an event that I agreed to volunteer for a class assignment. Let me turn that radio off. So, anyway, where was I? So my goal is just to develop and, what I just did is precisely what I'm trying not to do. I want to improve my communication skills, to be able to off the cuff speak, I guess you could say stream of thought, unrehearsed monologue, I guess, speech, or just talking. Sure, in opportunities that allow it, I will write a script, outlines, whatever, and practice those. so that I'm fairly well rehearsed, but I want to be able to, without warning, be able to speak to a group of people or whoever I have to speak to. I think that's important. I think that's what a lot of people fear. Am I the best public speaker? Absolutely, positively not. I've only taken one communication class, so it was a professional, business professional, speech communication, something, I don't remember. And the only assignments were to prepare I think it was 4 to 5 minute speeches that you had to then present to the class, and you got critiqued on your speeches. In my leadership class, we of course had to do presentations. In multiple classes, we have to do presentations, and I've done fairly well. Was I the best? No, but I've done fairly well. I like speaking, and so that's what my whole YouTube channel is going to become. A lot of it, me learning how to communicate to people. This for me is a learning experience. If you watch the videos and you take something out of it that you enjoy, or you learn something, or you laugh at some corny, stupid joke that I might tell, great, and that's wonderful. And I hope that somewhere down the road we get to that point where it's also entertainment. Again, I don't expect to get more than at most 20 views per any video that I post, but I'll be doing some videos such as this. I will most likely be doing some videos on software that I use related around Windows 8 potentially, or software that I post. There's also going to be articles that I post on ChristoSays, and it's not just verbal communication, it's also written communication. So that's what that's about too. Hopefully I'm sharing something that you enjoy. I guess you can call it my kind of online journal, my life online, things that I find interesting or want to talk about. I haven't really touched my personal journal recently, and I probably won't again, since I hope to take some of my free time that I would maybe spend writing in my journal, spend that time producing content to put online for people to see. I have a pretty decent brand, I suppose, if you can call that, with ChristoSays. On many digital, what do you call it? Frontiers, digital areas, many, how would you call it? Online portals, platforms, social networks. I've done my best to secure ChristoSays as a username. Unfortunately, on YouTube, you'll notice that my channel is actually Deadringer, DEDRINGR. If you go to youtube.com/ChristoSays, it's not me. It's somebody that hasn't posted in several years. So I didn't snatch that. I've had this YouTube channel for quite a while. Deadringer was an old gamer tag I used to use on certain games. And ChristoSays isn't something I really started to use until I started using Twitter. And I liked it so much that I kind of expanded it across my digital life. It's kind of even, I used to use CGON for a lot of things, CGON, but that was my new gamer tag that I used. But even that I've kind of, deprecated. I'm phasing out in favor of ChristoSays. I like that branding better if I'm trying to brand myself. But anyways, now I'm beginning to ramble, so I'm going to call this quits. Plus, I'm getting here to the University of Houston finally. And but again, if there's anything you want me to talk about, something you find interesting and you want to know my thoughts about it, or anything you want me to write about, feel free to shoot me a comment below, or a message on YouTube, or hit me up on Twitter. That's at ChristoSays, ChristoSays. I'm going to point right here. Sure, I'll put a link up for my Twitter account. Facebook is the only part that I don't do that's public. That's a private thing for my friends and family and people I know and people I've never met except once in high school, and they decide to friend me. I think we all have that, right? But anyways, just let me know what you think. Again, this is really a growing thing for me, something that's in development, in progress, a work in progress, I suppose you could call it. But anyways, until next time, hopefully on the next time I record something, I'll have something more cognitive to talk about. But again, like I said, this is all just a learning experience for me, and I hope that you find some type of enjoyment in it. So until next time, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. And I'm turning in a parking lot, making sure I don't hit anybody. So now that that's done and I haven't killed anybody on the way here, have a great day.